Okay, let's see if this one does work. I've tried this 3 times now.
Yeah.
Hi! Alright, this is Alexia. This is my daughter.
Hello.
How old are you?
7.
What grade are you in?
2nd.
Second. Okay, so she's going to help me out with the lessons for today. We're still adding our exponents. Remember, it's the same bases are the ones that you're going to be adding. Just so that you know that she's, not cheating. If we look around, there are no answers on the floor.
I have nothing on the whiteboard.
The whiteboards only have the questions. So if she's helping me,
Nothing on the whiteboard.
yeah. So because she's helping me, she has nothing. She's just going to help me answer questions, just like if you guys were asking me the same questions at school. All right, it's done.
Goodbye.
No, not goodbye. All right. So question number 1, I have 3x squared times 2x to the negative 5. All right. You're not writing it down. You're just letting me know what to do. All right. So I'm going to multiply things together. So if I have whole numbers like I do here, we're going to group them together. So I have 3 times 2. So all numbers that are bases are going to be put together and we're going to multiply them together. All right? So bases we multiply together. When they are numbers, not when they are variables. All right? All right. What's the common base that I have?
The common base.
What variable do I have? Dropping the ball. X. She does better later. She's a little nervous about the camera. All right. And what do I do with my exponents?
You add them together?
Add them together. So I have 12 plus a negative 5. You guys can see that? Yes. Okay.
Yes, you can.
So 12 plus a negative 5. So when I have a positive number plus a negative number, we're going to do subtraction. So I have 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 gives me what, Alexia?
7.
7. All right. 3 times 2 gives me?
6.
6. Any negative exponents?
Nope.
No. So this is my final answer. All right. I multiply 3 times 2. That gives me 6. So the 3 from the front and the 3 from the side get put together. I take the base that they have in common, so that's the x. I take its exponents. I add them up together. Since it's a positive and a negative, I am going to subtract. 12 minus 5 gives me a 7. 12 is bigger, so my 7 is going to be positive. So the answer is 6x to the 7. Oh, well, yeah. All right. Question number 2. I have negative 2y to the 7 times y to the negative 15. I apologize if I start sounding kind of nasally. I'm kind of having a cold, so for future students, I'm sorry. All right, what bases do I have that are whole numbers?
The 2.
The 2?
That's technically the only number.
Is that just a 2 though? Or does it have something attached to it?
What? Negative.
All right, so we're going to take that. What variable do we have in common this time?
The y's.
The y's. So I'm going to take my y's, and what am I going to do with my exponents?
Add them up.
Add them up. So I'm going to have 7 plus a negative 15. All right? Do I need to multiply any numbers?
Nope.
No, so I'm going to bring that down. All right? I have a 7 plus a negative 15. Since I have a positive and a negative, what do?
We subtract.
We subtract. So I have 15 minus 7. What's 15 minus 7?
8.
8. So I'm going to have y 8. And is it going to be positive or negative? Which one's bigger, 7 or 15?
15.
15.
So it's negative.
So it's negative. All right. Once you're at this point, you're going to ask yourself, do I have a negative exponent? Do I have a negative exponent?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
This.
You just want an excuse to draw on my board. Okay, so I have the negative 8. What do I need to do because I have that negative 8? Does it stay or does it move?
It moves.
It moves where?
Down.
Down. All right. What variable technically does a 2 have? Did I ever teach you that?
No.
No? Okay. When I have a whole number, it has an invisible 1. All right. So we look at that exponent. Since this has a negative, is this going down as well?
No.
Why not?
Because it's the base number.
Yeah, and we only move our exponents down. All right, so we're going to have negative 2 with the fraction bar, and we're moving this guy down. So we're going to have y to the 8, and does the 8 stay negative, or does it turn positive? Once I move it. It turns positive once I move. After that, we're all done.
You're finished.
Yeah, we're finished. All right, so negative 2, bring down the y because it's negative, and once we make it, once we move it down, it becomes a positive 8.
So copy this if you're doing it.
Are you the teacher now? All right. You have to say that?
Yeah.
I'm just checking to make sure you're still here. Yes, you are. Okay. Hello, people.
Hello.
All right. Next one. Example 3. All right. I want to see if you can do this. What do I do?
What is related?
So what's in common? What do I have in common?
The 2 y's.
Okay. So I have y. What else? What do I do with my exponents?
You add them up.
I'm add them up. So negative 2 plus 12.
Since they're both negative and positive, you subtract.
Subtract. So minus 2, I get what?
10.
10. And is it going to be positive or negative?
Positive. Because the 12 beats the 2.
Alright. Is that it for my y?
What?
Is that it for my y? I'm missing something on this side. What am I missing?
These 2.
Yeah. So I need negative 2 on this side times a 3. And I get what? 2 times 3.
2 times 3 equals 6.
And because I have this as a negative, right, make sure that you're not like getting in people's way. Or else I'm going to hear them yelling at me on the other side. Alright? Do I have any negatives that I need to be worried about?
Nope.
Why? I have a negative right here, though.
It doesn't matter because it's the base number. And the base number is the base number.
Well, yeah, you said base number is base number. So the base number is a base number. So because the base has a negative, we don't have to worry about it.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. We only care about the exponent being a negative. So my final answer would be this.
Yay.
I'm not texting. I'm just looking for the next question. All right.
Can I read it?
Because I need to write it big.
Oh.
All right, question number 4. I have negative 4 x to the 3rd. Watch out. Let's see. I think you're 3 x to the 14th.
Negative 3.
Negative 3, yeah.
cut your mistake.
See, I get this with her as well. All right, what do I do?
You see what's in common.
First, deal with the numbers.
Okay. See if numbers are in common.
Not necessarily in common. You just have to find your whole numbers that are bases and put them together. So -4 times
-3.
Okay. Now we deal with what they have in common. So what do they have in common?
They're both negative.
No.
Oh, the x. They both have an x.
Okay, so they both have an x. So I get x. What do I do now?
You do these.
What do I do with those?
You add them up.
Add them up.
And this time, since they're both positive, you do adding.
Enough with the voice. Add. So add them up. 14 plus 3
Equals 17.
equals 17.
17.
And does it change negative or anything like that?
Nope, because
No.
since they're both positive,
Can you do 4 times 3? 4 groups of 3.
12.
12. Now, what you don't know is a negative and a negative give me a positive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I see that. Since
You're getting in the way of the game. Alright? So do I have any negatives I need to deal with?
Nope.
No. Final answer. Alright. I will get back with the next examples here in a second. So hold on.